Can you believe these mountain views? I really love coming to the mountains, especially the Smoky Mountains, which is where we went on a recent vacation with our kids. And I wanted to share with you the house we stayed in. Over fall break, we were able to stay in another one of my in laws' properties, and they have this place in Sevierville, Tennessee, right between Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. We love bringing the kids here, and they have a really cool house, and I thought it would be fun to share that with you guys. So, this is the front door, and it's on the side of the house, and then the front walkway connects to the top balcony. But let's start at the front door. When you walk in, you have an open layout with a really big kitchen, eat-in dining area, and living room, all in kind of this great room style with these huge ceilings and huge windows with doors that lead out to that balcony we just saw. And it's got a stone fireplace and then this staircase that goes up to the third floor. There are some bedrooms on this level, and then there's a basement with a bunk room and a pool and a second balcony. And so the house is really doing a lot in not that much square footage, and it has this wood everywhere, and it truly gives you that log cabin feel. And I love this kitchen. The huge island is great for cooking, and I know that a lot of people rent these cabins for like meeting up with family and reunions and Thanksgiving. So this kitchen is really great for that, and it's fully equipped. So I know you guys are as nosy as I am, so don't worry. I'm going to show you all around the kitchen and show you how you have everything that you would need to come here with family or a weekend trip with the girls and to really enjoy your stay to the fullest. Let's head out onto the balcony. You have a table and rocking chairs and a grill. And then on the other side is another seating area. This was my favorite place to come in the morning to drink my coffee. Sometimes I bring my laptop up here to work while the kids played in the living room or did coloring on the table. It's just such a pretty view, and the weather was so nice while we were here. And this view is even more stunning a little bit later in the fall when all of the leaves are changing. So I was really enjoying this day, even though it was a little bit overcast. And going down the hallway to the right of the kitchen, you come to the basement door and one of the bathrooms on this level. This also connects to one of the bedrooms. And all of the bathrooms are pretty similar. They just all have different fun tiles. And this is the first bedroom that you come to. And I love the bed in here. It's so fun, very on theme with the house. I love the chandelier also, but each room has a TV and a bed and nightstands and a sliding barn door for a closet, and very simple, but everything that you need. And this room is what I would call the primary suite. On this floor, there is one directly above it. This has a little bit bigger bed and its own ensuite bathroom that is private. And it is also very simple, but still very beautifully decorated. All of the bathrooms also have this same kind of countertop that the kitchen had. I forget what it is, but it's really durable, but also very beautiful and inexpensive compared to what it looks like. Hello. It looks to me like marble, but it's not. I have to ask my mother-in-law what it is. And another shower with lots of fun tiles. So now let's go upstairs. You come to the loft area, which is directly above the kitchen and looks down over the main living area. And in the loft is a game room. So you have a table in the middle that's an air hockey table and can also be a pool table. And you have a TV and a arcade game and then a couple of other options for games. So it's a fun hangout space in an area that would, I think, otherwise be unused. So great use of space here. Here's a shelf for everything that you need. Here is the arcade game with some old school games like Pac-Man and Frogger. Really love this. The kids love this too. They usually take a bar stool and put one at either end and play the game because there's controls on either side. And then this table can be an air hockey table, or you can flip it to be a pool table. There are these 4 levers on the inside, and if you open all those up, then it can flip to either a pool table or an air hockey table. So that's a really cool double function of this space. And then you can also put those boards on there and attach a net, and it's a ping pong table. So really cool. We have definitely gotten a lot of use out of this space as well. Going down this hallway, it's a similar layout to downstairs. There's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, and this bedroom is the upstairs primary. It's usually where we stay, and it has the vaulted ceilings because you're on the top floor, and then it has its own ensuite bathroom. So this is probably my favorite bedroom in the whole house because it's just so pretty with the views, all of the light, and having its own bathroom, which is always a plus. I like this bathroom a little bit more than the one downstairs because it's prettier in my opinion, and it is a little bit bigger with more counter space, which is always good. And fun fact, that mirror didn't come gold. I had to spray paint that because it was the wrong color, and I think it turned out great. So fun fact about that house. Hello. And this is the second bedroom upstairs. It is very pretty as well and still has that same vaulted ceiling detail. And it has its own bathroom, but that bathroom attaches to the hallway as well. And I thought this was funny when I was filming. I was trying to show the barn door, and the house is on the mountain, so it just closed by itself. I thought that was funny. Now let's go downstairs to the basement. It is this door right here, and this beautiful wood continues downstairs, and you have a theater room with this huge comfy couch to host all of your friends and family. Tons of people can sit down here, and you have a bunk room, a bathroom, and then this hallway leads to the pool. So this is the bunk room. These were built by my father-in-law, which I just think is really special. And this is supposed to be a jail, so this is where the kids stay. Just kidding. But you have 4 bunks in here, and it's a tight squeeze, but it does the job. And there's a window, and it's actually a really cozy little space in here, especially at night with that lamp on. It is a really fun space for kids to use and make forts with the sheets. And my in-laws have 7 grandchildren with potential for more because my brother and sister-in-law do not have any kids yet. So that bunk room definitely gets its use. And this is the bathroom. It's right next to the pool, which is very convenient. And it's also the only bathroom with a bathtub. And here is the pool area. It's a small little pool, but we have had some really good times in this pool. And I love sitting in these egg chairs watching the kids play. And don't worry, I get in with them from time to time. But that basketball hoop was the major winner in this vacation. And then you have access to the second balcony from here. You have some more rocking chairs. And oh, I forgot that there's a hot tub out here. How could I forget about that? And you have the same beautiful views as you did from upstairs. And at night you can turn on these bistro lights, and it is really something. And then those stairs lead down to a fire pit. This fire pit area is also really magical at night because the lights extend down this way as well. And you have yet again another place to admire that beautiful view. And so there is the upper deck. There is the deck that we just came out on. And in here is the pool. And up there is the main living area. And then if you look all the way up there, that is the game room and the 3rd floor. And then if you come down these steps, you get these gorgeous pea gravel steps and this gorgeous view from the fire pit. It's even prettier at night with all of the lights on, the bistro lights. But be careful because we have seen bears right here and in this area, and then just kind of in this wooded area in general. And then these steps lead back up to the front of the house. So thank you so much for coming on this home tour with me. And let's have a moment for the fire pit at night with the lights on. I just had to show you guys. We didn't get to make a fire in the fire pit this time, but maybe next time. And now I'm gonna go enjoy this hot tub with my husband. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.